嗨，大家好，我是shawn。那么今天这期视频呢，我们邀请了一位来自德国的亚马逊卖家，来跟我们分享一些有关亚马逊德国站或者是欧洲站相关的内容。这位卖家名叫 florian 啊，那么他们在亚马逊德国站深耕了4年，年销售额呢大约在300万美金左右。同时呢，他们也帮很多亚马逊其他卖家做一些咨询以及例行优化相关的工作。可以说，他们不仅作为卖家，还是作为这个亚马逊电商顾问的这个工作来讲呢，经验都是非常丰富的。那么这次呢，我们跟florian 一共合作了3个视频那么每期视频呢将聚焦回答一个来自我们粉丝群提出的有关亚马逊德国站相关或者是欧洲站相关的问题。那么今天是第一期回答的问题是针对亚马逊德国站或者是其他欧洲站点退货率比较高的问题。那么作为亚马逊卖家，我们应该如何应对？我们来看一下，在这个国外本土卖家他们在面对退货率高的这个问题时他们有什么样的一个想法？另外呢，如果说你有关德国站或者是其他欧洲站点相关的问题呢，也可以在这个视频下方留言那么好了，那么接下来呢，我们将这个时间呢来交给 florian
Hi everybody, my name is Florian Sattig and I am the founder of the S&F company group from Germany. Yeah, I'm happy to be here. Hi Shawn, hi audience. It's very nice to meet you all and to be able to speak a little bit about my favorite topic, Amazon FBA, especially in the European marketplace. But first of all, you might not know me yet. Let me introduce myself a little bit for you and give you some information about me, about my company and what we are doing at the moment and why we are here to speak about Amazon. My name is Florian Sattig. I am coming from Germany and I was born in the middle of Germany, went then to Bavaria, a southern part of Germany, a smaller city called Würzburg to study business administrations and had some semester abroad in Denmark as well. During my studies, I developed a lot of interests in just international trade and all these general trade topics, economic topics, which made me decide that I also want to do my master degree, which I decided also to do in Bavaria and Würzburg together with the university. I also had a semester abroad in Taipei. So I stayed in Taipei for 6 months during my studies. And I gained a lot of interesting knowledge during my university time. And later on, I found my business partner, Sebastian Stümpfle. I met him in Taipei in my studies, and we decided that we want to found a company that is concerned with Amazon FBA. So basically, we met each other. We had the same interests. We shared interests about international trade, import, export, businesses. And we had the idea to found a company, to found a brand that will sell products on Amazon in Europe. That was in 2018, and that was the beginning of the S&F company group. We started a small business. We had a small trade business with some products, but we continuously grew our portfolio. We became bigger and bigger. We have more and more products in our portfolio. We started to get some employees. We grew to a real company. Now we are selling around 50 products on Amazon, especially in Europe. That is our main target market. We last year had around 290,000 orders going through our account. And we also are expanding to the US. So some of the products are already established in the USA Amazon market. And also the United Kingdom is a target market of ours with some of our products. Okay, but don't let me bore you away with all the information about my company and myself. I think you got a good information or a good overview now. And why I'm actually here and why you're actually here is to talk about Amazon and to get some more information about Amazon in the European Union and what's special. Shawn did a little survey in the recent week, and he got some questions that you gave him or that you are concerned about at the moment when thinking about Amazon Europe. And let me just answer you these questions and give you a little overview of what I think about these questions to give you some information about Amazon Europe right away. So the first question Shawn told me that you are interested in, or what you are thinking about, is how can you deal with the Amazon DE, the German Amazon market customer returns? Yeah, that is a good question, and it's an interesting question. And it makes me also think a little bit, okay, because I am German, I'm thinking, okay, why you're concerned more about the customer returns in Germany than in any other country? I mean, there's returns in any country, but I did some research, and yes, it's correct. The German market is a little bit more, let's say, or the customer in the German market are a little bit more strict on what they get and what they expect. So yes, this is a good question, and I will go into that a little bit more deep. First of all, I think it's important that you make sure you have an understanding of German culture, of German behavior, and also the German market, which makes it easier to understand how you should act in the German market. So the thing in the beginning I want to mention is that in the German market, there's a huge variety of high quality stuff. So in the German market, it's not a huge market, it's not a small market, it's a medium-sized market, but it's a well-developed market. So if you as a customer in Germany go to a shop, you will always expect, or you are used to, a very good quality. That makes the customer a little bit, pampered. They're a little bit, they're used to the good quality, and they are not accepting bad quality. It's just a little bit also of the mentality of the people in Germany. I mean, you know us as a good car manufacturers or good constructional or engineering people who go very into detail. And that is a little bit something that is also coming from our culture, that we get taught from the beginning of our childhood, that everything needs to be as good as possible, that it should be a good quality, it should be a good detailed, focused work. And that is why people in Germany are really, really concerned about quality when they buy products. So that, as a general thing, explains a little bit why some customers in Germany might return their products a little bit more often. But there is very easy ways to avoid these higher customer return rates. Because there's normally two main reasons why a customer is returning a product, right? So one of the reasons is the low quality. So yes, that's what I just said. You need, if you go to the German market, to have a good quality that is really adjusted or applicable for the market you're going into, the German market. So make sure you know the market standards in Germany. Make sure the product you are providing is market standard or above, and people are not disappointed when they get your product, because that is just the main reason why people sending back products. It is the quality, and therefore it is very important for you to improve your product quality, or to make sure you have a good product quality. What can you do to find out if my product quality is good or not? Well, the easiest way is just do a market survey, order some of the competitors' products to yourself, look at the quality, compare it, and be detailed, right? Go into detail. Don't look at it, but maybe weigh the different products, maybe measure them exactly, feel them. What is the material they're using? How is it packaged also, right? Is it looking nicely packaged? Is it protected in a special way or something? Does it have scratches or not? All of these small details are things that customer will focus on, or that they at least will notice in their head when they buy their products. And that is something you as a seller need to be concerned about when you sell in Amazon in Germany and all over Europe, actually. So the European market is a little bit different. So there's some special things in Spain, there's some special things in France, but in general, the European Union has a high quality standard, which you as a seller should fulfill. If necessary, I could suggest you get a local agency like us, like SNF Ventures Hong Kong, or in any other agency that is offering services like that that make sure that give you a little survey on your product. They will, they investigate your product and give you a little information about, or give you information about if your product is good for the market or not, or what you should change. So basically, that is the thing that you as a seller can really do to return the customer return rates, to lower the customer return rates, to make sure you have a good product quality that satisfies all your customers when they get the product. Okay? Make sure the quality of your product does not leave space for complaint. That is basically it, and that is the first thing I would like to suggest you regarding this question. But there is one more thing that can happen. Let's imagine you have a product and this product is selling well. You have 4.5 stars because the product has a good quality. There's also the possibility that you just didn't describe your product correctly. Many returns happen because of a misunderstanding of the product itself. So, as everybody knows, German does not have English as a main language. So everybody in Germany speaks German. A lot of people speak English, but not all of them. So it could happen that you have a customer who is buying your product, and if you, for example, provide only the English description of your product, there will be a problem for the customer to understand what they're actually buying. And yes, customer is not always the most smartest person on earth. Even the German customers or whatever customer in the whole world, I think it is important for you that you support the purchasing process of your customer. What means that? It means that you provide product presentation starting from the pictures, going over to the description, the title, the bullet points, maybe have a nice looking EBC, and all the information, all the hard facts about your product need to be plugged in to Amazon. They need to be provided on the website so the customer can easily read and understand. And what is very, very important is that the customer gets 100% what he sees in Amazon. So let's say a customer wants to buy, I don't know, a sofa or a chair, and he needs to know what does the chair have for a color, what does the chair look like, how high is the chair. Maybe it's a large person and the large person cannot sit on a small chair, or the other way around. So they are looking into the shopping process, and if they don't get the information, they need to decide if the product they are buying is interesting for them or not. Maybe some of them just buy the product because they know they can return it to Amazon within 30 days without any fees. So they will buy the product, they will check it at home, and they will see, oh, it's not matching my intention or my imagination. I want to have a bigger one. I wanted to have a smaller one, whatever, or another color, and they just send it back because they don't want it anymore. So what you can do against that is you can show the customer already all the necessary detailed information of your product. You can say, okay, this product is exactly XX centimeter and it is blah blah color and it is whatever. So you show all these specific details on your pictures in the text, and you show it in the native language of the country, because then and only then you have the 100% assurance that the customer will understand what you want to tell them. Also, you should focus on the measurement units, that you should use the measurement units of the local normal or general unit. There's inches, there's a feet or whatever in America, but in Germany there's normally centimeter and millimeter, and there can be misunderstandings when you say, okay, my product is 15 inches, and the customer might think, oh, it's maybe a centimeter, and then it's a misunderstanding again. So make sure your product presentation is excellent. Your pictures, put some text into the pictures, because some people do not read your product descriptions anymore. Put the text into the pictures, put it in the local language, make the presentation and the description perfect, and then you will reduce the return rates dramatically, because the people who buy your product they know for sure, for 100% sure, that they want your product to have. Yeah, one last thing I will just give you as a little information at this point, because it is going with the customer returns. You are able, I think everybody knows that, but if you are not knowing it, you are able to let Amazon refurbish your returns if it's possible. Then you can sell them again, and you do not have a high cost. It's just a just a smaller fee that you lose. But yeah, otherwise, if you have a lot of stock which is in your stock but it's not sellable, there's different options. Yeah, you can return it to an address. For example, you can get a support from a local company that will take your orders and refurbish them. Let's say you sell expensive products. You sell, I don't know, gaming chairs or computer products or whatever. It's maybe a good idea to return these products to an address. You can, for example, contact us or another company. We will take the orders, we will refurbish them, and then this company can send it in back to Amazon. That is just an option I want to mention. If you have a lot of problems with that, feel free to contact us. We can see what we can do. And the last thing is that there's a new thing that you can liquidate your stock also. So if you really feel, okay, your product is not going well, you just have it on stock, you can have a look, you can liquidate it. Yeah, that's just things I want to share for a second. But in general, the key to success is to reduce your customer returns by having a high quality, the best quality possible, and present your product perfectly. And to underline this one more time, I have a little chart here, just that you know, what is basically the thing what determines a good product presentation. It is always the product title picture, like the first picture, which is very important to make sure the customer sees what product he's actually shopping for. Then on the other hand, the other product pictures, a product video would be also good to make sure you can present the product in all angles. So there's no question open how the product is, for example, looking from the other side. And product text, product description by bullet points, and all of that. That is very clear, I guess. And on the other hand, the right part you see on the chart, that is basically only the quality of your product and the product availability. Of course, you need to be available. You need to ship out on time to make the customer happy. And also this will lead to low return rates, because if your product comes too late to the customer, for example, then you will see, okay, the customer doesn't want the product anymore and send it back. So all of these parts, focus on all of these parts, make sure all of these parts are well developed for your listing, and then you will be able to reduce your customer returns dramatically. And I think this will also profit in all other marketplaces, not only Europe or Germany, but especially in Germany, it is important that you focus on that. If you have problems with creating your listing or something, or translating your text into native languages, we are very happy to help. That's one of our main offers, or in our company or in SF Ventures Hong Kong. Just feel free to contact us. All right, that was the first question I was dealing with.
好的，非常感谢 Florian 给我们带来了有关第一个问题的一个解答啊。那么总结下来呢，其实对于一些国外的本土卖家来讲，其实他们在面对退货率高的时候呢，反思的点呢，其实也是两点。第一个呢，就是产品本身的质量问题啊。那么其实这个呢，也是我一直在跟大家讲的。那么目前来讲，大家在做亚马逊的时候，自己在海外上架产品的时候呢，这个产品的第一关我们自己能不能过去啊？如果说这个产品你本身都过不去的话，你不要就把它发到海外再去上架了，那推广起来会非常困难的啊。质量其实是第一，是最根本的。第 第二个呢，就是一个 listing 本身的一个完整表述程度。那么现在 listing 本身，也像是我经常跟大家讲，就是产品本身一部分了啊，它是不是跟我们产品抛离开来的？你产品再好，如果说你没能把它表述清楚，也会给你未来的运营带来比较大的一个困难啊。好的啊，那么以上呢就是今天视频的全部内容呢。那么我们也很期待下一期 Florian 可以给我们回答哪些问题啊？欢迎大家继续关注我的频道。同样，如果说你觉得这期视频对你有所帮助呢，欢迎你能点赞、关注、留言啊。好的，我们下期视频再见啊，拜拜。